Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about how to get into a modeling agency, and the reason I'm doing this video is because I have gotten so many questions about getting into modeling, like so many, and I have been constantly DMing people and like sending them voice messages and all that stuff on how to get into a modeling agency, what to do, like stuff about visas and how to get paid, and like when an agency is legit, what to wear, all these things. And so I decided to address them today, so I'm addressing a lot of your questions, and at the same time the main part of this video is how to get into an agency, how to apply, and how you should look for getting into an agency. I just want to state that I have worked with so many other people on getting them into agencies, and 4 of them have gotten into agencies with my help, which is great. I am here to give you every single bit of advice and secret insider that I possibly can. Let's get started. I would suggest that you start off by looking at all the agencies online, do your research. So search for modeling agencies in your area, look into them, research about them, find out about them, find what you feel more connected to, and go there and find out their times for open calls. So applying to a modeling agency, there are 2 ways. So the first way, which I highly recommend, is to actually go to the modeling agency. And if you go to a modeling agency, they would probably have an open call, and that's when you would walk in. So somewhere around like submissions or become a model or scouting or something like that, you would probably go on that tab, and then somewhere there it would tell you when their open calls are. So the reason I say open calls are better than submitting an online application is because seeing you in person is really important, and it looks different than seeing you in a picture. And I think personality is a huge part of this. If your personality is bad, like nobody's gonna want to sign with you, and so just coming in with a good personality and a good vibe and meeting on one-on-one is a lot better. I would find out when the open calls are, so usually they're like Tuesday, Wednesday, between like 3 to 4, whatever. So you would head over there, and I'm gonna show you how you're gonna dress for that in just a second. And yeah, the next way of applying to an agency is if they do not have an open call, I would suggest that you give them a phone call, ask them when you can come in, or if they do have an open call. If they don't, then I would submit online. And usually all modeling agencies ask for these specific pictures. So it's going to be a front photo like this, and then it's going to be a profile photo, and then it's going to be another profile photo on this side, and then it's going to be a photo from probably your knees and up, maybe a 3/4 photo, and also a full-length photo from far away, so they would want to see your shoes and your full body. And of course the most important one is your face shot, so you're going to get a headshot. So they're usually like 5 photos, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe 5 like this, and then the long one, either or. So yeah, this is how you would submit your pictures. Some agencies actually tell you the photos that you have to take. They have examples there for you, which makes it a lot easier. These photos that the agency actually take, you can also take yourself, and I would suggest that you would do that. The reason is because a lot of agencies, when you do go to open calls, or even when you do apply online, you want to have those pictures ready, and you don't want to go out of your way every single time. So before even applying to an agency online or going to an open call, even if the open call doesn't require 4 photos, just take some really basic photos. It won't take you much time. You literally are just gonna stand and take the photos I told you in those specific angles. Yeah, and just have somebody take it for you. It does not have to be professional. You don't have to go to a professional place. You don't have to take it with an amazing camera. You can take it with an iPhone camera against a white background, a beige background, or whatever it is, and just take those photos, and you'll be set to go if any agency were to ask for photos of you. So how would you dress for a casting? One really important thing is they want to see your body, so you want to wear something that is fitted and that actually looks good, and is flattering. So look through your closet and find something that is the most flattering, and it should be black or white. The typical outfit that you would wear to a casting or to get signed with an agency would probably be long high-waisted fitted jeans, so that they can accentuate your legs and make them look longer, and you would wear probably a black tank top to show your shoulders and neck, and you know, it can have a little, sorry, I'm trying not to talk through this, it can have a little detail at the back, It could be a little more than this. This is pretty simple. It could have like a little thing over here, but usually a black or white t-shirt or a black and white tank top with black fitted high-waisted jeans. It could be low-waisted too. I would suggest to stay away from ripped jeans just because this looks more classy and elegant. And I would wear a pair of heels. You could wear a pair of pumps, or you could wear like a thin heel. They're usually like pumps with like a strap, open toe, or like booties in the winter. Now in the summer, now it's really hot, I would not wear this to a casting right now, like impossible. What I would wear is actually like a mini leather skirt or a jean skirt, black again, a tank top. Some castings or some agencies don't really mind, so like you would kind of just style it up in your own way. Remember, your personality is so important, so whatever way you would want to put this together, have a little touch of you there. As for hair, I would come very natural. If your hair is straight or if your hair is curly, whatever way you like it, but come very natural, don't do too much. The same as your face, do not like exceed with the makeup. Like for example, today I just have some concealer, blush, and eyeshadow. I'm so sorry about the slamming, I don't know what's happening. So yeah, very simple makeup, a natural look, not too much going on. They want to see you as a blank canvas, so they don't want to see you wearing like a flowery dress or a leopard print shirt. You know, they want to see you as a blank canvas, a girl that they could dress up and that they could send to clients. And that would work for beauty, that would work for sports, that would work for, you know, e-com, etc. One of the questions I get constantly is, what about height? Am I too short? Am I the right height? So each agency is different. Each agency is looking for a different kind of model. Some are more like talent and model agencies, so they don't mind you being really tall for the market. So the minimum usually for female models is gonna be 5'8", which is my height, and then for male models is gonna be 6 feet and above. So yeah, but do not let that stress you out. You can always do beauty if you feel like you're too short. Just give it a shot, whether you're tall, whether you're too tall, or whether you're too short. You're not gonna lose anything. You're always gonna gain something in the end, even if it's just experience, even if it's just a lesson. So don't stress yourself too much about the height requirements. There is one other thing I want to address. If you guys watched my previous modeling video, you can see over there that I talked about me getting, I'll link it down below in the bio, me getting scammed, like me paying money to something that was not even an agency. And I learned over the years that like you never have to pay an agency any money. It is very common, and it is like it's I don't know, it's the rule, I guess, for every agency to take, at least in the US, to take 20% from your paycheck, and that is just standard. Some, like my agency, charge like 20, I think it is, to keep your picture up on the website. So these are just standard prices, but when an agency tells you, oh, you're gonna need practice, so we're gonna set you up in this like program, and you're gonna pay $1,600 or $2,000 to do that program, and we're gonna set you up, and you're gonna do the runway and all that stuff, that is bullshit. Do not trust that. Never trust that. You can always come and ask me, and I've done that for so many people, and I've read into it, looked into the agency for them, heard what they had to say, what the agency told them, and I've helped them figure out if it was a scam or not. And also, I know this video, I feel like it's dedicated more towards female models, but male models, everything I said basically is the same thing. And I've also helped male models get into agencies. I just helped somebody who I'll not mention the name, just get into Ford Models, I think in California it was. So yeah, so there's little steps that you have to take, and you will get there. Just believe in yourself, and you got this. As for male models and what to wear, I would wear a pair of black jeans and a white t-shirt, or even blue jeans and a white t-shirt, maybe a belt, casual shoes, not like sports sneakers, something more dressy. You're gonna learn all of this, and I will soon, if this video is successful, and we'd love it, so give it a thumbs up if you did, so I can know. I am gonna carry this whole channel towards modeling, healthy eating, exercise, and all that stuff. I'm going a little bit off topic, but yeah, and I will make another video about castings and about other specific things that will not be in this video currently. Another thing I would do that hasn't really got to do with this is I would contact people. Like, I would post on my story and be like, if anybody wants to test shoot with me. So what a test is basically, it is you and the photographer meet, and a photographer takes your photos and he gets the photos for his portfolio and you get the photos for your portfolio. It's kind of like a trade. There's no money involved, and you can work with like small-time photographers. And by the way, I did so many of these before I got signed with an agency, and I didn't do them specifically just so the agency can like see them and see that I've done something, but because I truly loved meeting up with people, making new friends, and I love taking photos. And so that's what I did, and these improve your portfolio. So when you do go to an agency and they're like, oh, have you done any modeling before? You can be like, yeah, I've done test shoots. Test shoots count as modeling because you're out there, you're in front of the camera, they can see your poses, they can see your looks, they can see what kind of outfits you've been in, whether it's like hip, whether it's more simple, wedding, or whatever it could be, you know, indoor, outdoor. And so doing test shoots is really, really important as well. So I would just literally shoot a photographer a DM, be like, I'm interested in your work, would you like to shoot sometime? Or post on your story, be like, somebody, you know, I'm in town for the weekend, whatever it is, and if somebody would like to meet with you. So those will help you a lot, and it will also give you experience so that when you actually do get signed with an agency, you're gonna have like a hint of like how a work life works, or how you go out there and how you do the shoots and poses and all that stuff. You'll have some experience and you want to be a complete newbie. Yeah, wow, I'm talking so much so fast. I hope this is useful so far. Another thing I'm going to talk about is rejection. So you might get rejected. It might be on the spot, and you might get an email, you might get a phone call, but that is okay. Reasons why you might get rejected is because they have too many girls or guys that look like you, and they don't want to have the same look. Or it might be that, you know, they want you to lose weight, or they want you to gain weight, or whatever it may be. So do not take that to offense. There's so many other agencies that will always want a girl that is a little bigger, that is a little skinnier, or that would die for your look and be like, oh my god, her face, his face is perfect, that's what we need, that's what we're missing in our book. You guys want an agency that believes in you and that sees you, that you have potential, and that wants you to work with them. You want somebody that is gonna push you harder and is gonna see you going there. So yeah, work hard and just like believe in yourself. Don't feel knocked down when you do get rejected. If that does happen, just keep going and just take it day by day. Some of them may tell you like, oh, we'll get back to you, and you may never hear again. It happens. But you know, in everything there's always rejection. You can't always win. But yeah, just, you know, go for it. And I think that is it. I'm not sure what else I have left to say. I hope that's it, and I hope I didn't miss out on anything. But please, again, if you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below and let me know, and I can always ask them and address them. I hope this helped everybody, and I hope you guys get into the agencies you hope to get. Just follow the steps that I walked you through on here. So start with searching, finding out about modeling, finding out about agencies, and then finding out if there are open calls. If not, apply online. And go there, have personality, follow the dress code, be you, do not give up if there is rejection, try hard, apply to more than one, literally apply to 10, 15 agencies if you want and if you have the time. Go ahead and do that, take your photos at home, be prepared for anything. And yeah, and good luck, and if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm always here to help. And I think that summarizes this video. Thank you for stopping by. I will be directing this channel more towards this side of like health and modeling and just my specific life and how I can help you guys with my experiences. And yes, okay, I'm gonna go because I'm sweating and it's hot and I'm hungry. Okay, bye.